You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not frown. Oh, man, forget it. Welcome to our fourth and final Christmas-themed episode of Fave Five From Fans. And it's a very special episode indeed. Today, we'll be discussing that right jolly old human living as an elf up in the North Pole.
Wait. Are we talking about
What?
Buddy the Elf?
Okay, we'll be talking about that other jolly old human living as an elf, Kris Kringle himself, Santa Claus.
Oh.
Yeah, you see what I'm doing there?
Yeah, I see what you do there.
It's not Mr. Narwhal either. And, as you may hear from that laughter, my very special guest has returned to join us, Lily Dot. Welcome to the show, Lily.
Thank you for having me.
You are so very welcome. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for making your list.
Yeah, of course.
And this is going to be so much fun.
This is going to be so much fun.
What is that noise?
I'm currently eating a candy cane that I stole from Mom's office. I stole two, and so now I'm eating the second one.
That thing looks like a shiv.
I can bite it, but it's more fun when it's
I
steady.
mean, it looks like a super... Are you like sharpening that on the pencil sharpener?
I could. Do we have a pencil sharpener?
We do, but you don't need it from the looks of that one. Oh my gosh. Well, all right. So, are you ready for Christmas?
I'm so ready for Christmas. I didn't realize it was this close. Like, I was at school and I looked and I was like, we have 7 days till Christmas. It just came out of nowhere, but
It's even closer now.
I know, but I'm ready for it.
You are.
I'm ready for it.
So you've bought all your presents that you're buying, and you just bit the end of it all.
Yeah.
Now it's like a felt tip pen,
Yeah.
but still. So all the getting that you're getting done is done.
Yes.
You got me lots of
think-
presents.
No comment.
Okay. Well, I got you lots of presents.
Oh, good. Good.
The presents of mind, the presents of
Jesus.
the Jesus, and of Santa, who we're here to talk about today.
That was wonderful.
Yes, it was. It's a very wonderful
Yes.
Christmas. So, out there in podcast universe, what we're doing today is I have invited Lily, a 12-year-old young lady, to make a list of her fave 5 Santas from anywhere she wants. From anywhere. From TVs, from movies, from books. Any Santa except for the real Santa.
Yes.
Because obviously that would be the number
Yeah.
one. So,
No competition.
none at all. Just like with Aunt Kevin, and I didn't talk about the Evil Dead roles that Bruce Campbell played.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the real Santa because,
Yeah.
Hands down.
It's like there's no competition.
Not at
So
all.
why even include it?
Exactly. So we're going to go to those fictitious Santas
Mhm.
that we've seen or read or even heard.
Mhm.
And I think, if you're ready, do you have some honorable mentions?
I have one honorable mention.
One honorable mention.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you'd like,
Mhm.
let's get started. I don't know. So,
Yeah.
with your honorable mentions.
Okay. So my honorable mention is obviously Santa Claus, played by Kurt Russell in The Christmas Chronicles from 2018.
Oh. Now, have you seen the new one?
Yes. Okay. All I gotta say is, number one, definitely not as good as the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and the plot is kind of confusing
Okay.
because you don't actually. It's really weird. If you want a summary, basically there's this elf named Belsnickel.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. But no, that's his name.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. And he's like trying to steal Christmas from Santa? ?
Aww.
It's very confusing, but I know there's an elf and he's mad at Santa and Mrs. Claus. And then somehow the girl from the first movie named Kate,
Okay.
because she's like a true believer, she comes and like tries to help Santa.
Right.
But it was a really confusing movie.
Uh-huh.
And at some point they like traveled back in time, and the girl met her. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, okay.
So Mrs. Claus is predominant in this movie, right?
Yes, she does show up,
and that's Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell's ex-wife, but longtime parent.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're great. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good pick. So in the Christmas Chronicles, the first one,
mm-hmm.
that's where Kurt Russell. Tell me about that movie.
Okay, so basically, from just like a brief kind of thing, he goes to this kid's house, right? And they're it's I don't remember the brother's name, but I know the girl's name is Kate. And because the brother's not really in the second film, and I just watched the second film, so that's fresh in my head. But so Santa goes to this kid's house, and the Christmas spirit's not really there because their dad just passed away.
Aww.
And so Santa's there, and he accidentally gets caught.
What?
By Kate and her brother. And so they like sneak onto his sleigh, and then they're like, hey, and he's like, what are you doing here? And they're like, we're here to help you. And he's kind of like, cool. And so they start doing Christmas adventures and such, and have fun. But
and hilarity ensues.
Yes, hilarity ensues. And one of my favorite Kurt Russell Santa Claus moments is somehow he ends up in a jail.
Oh.
And then somehow there's a musical number. I don't know, but it's wonderful. It's fantastic. And he's a good Santa, but he's not particularly, he's good, but he's not absolutely fantastic, you know.
But he's good. He's worth an honorable mention.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So, have you seen the pictures that they took of Kurt Russell from the Christmas Chronicles, and they put a gun in his hand and an eye patch, and it's Snake Plissken Christmas Chronicles.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to our old friend Tone Rodriguez.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop,
he decorated some cookies for us, and they look really good.
Oh yeah? Oh, I haven't had one.
I know, you should have them. They're in the kitchen.
I will.
Yes.
And some milk.
Yes.
Because milk and cookies go together. But here, at our house, Santa also gets cheese and a bottle of Coke.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get into that later as to why we do. Because we're just kind of sprinkling that stuff out.
Yeah.
So that's a great honorable mention. Kurt Russell from Christmas Chronicles. So I have 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
The first honorable mention is Santa Claus as portrayed by Al Red Dog Weber.
Okay.
Along with a special cameo from Lee Majors.
Mm-hmm.
And I am talking about the fake trailer at the beginning of the movie Scrooged of The Night the Reindeer Died. Where Santa and Mrs. Claus have to like break open the armory and all the elves get, like M16s and yeah, it's really, really awesome. It's very, very quick.
Interesting.
But I mean, it's a $6 million man. Come on, I love him. So, yeah, especially his name is Al Red Dog. I mean, come on, that's just awesome.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's what you've seen Scrooged, right?
It's like the Ghost of Christmas Past and Present.
Yeah, with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but maybe like on TV or something.
Okay, well, we have the DVD and your mom loves it. So
okay.
We'll probably watch it before the week's out.
Okay.
And my other honorable mention is really quick, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So, the M&M commercial where it's got the red and yellow M&Ms walking through the house?
I literally just saw that commercial today.
And the M&Ms come on and there's Santa Claus putting out toys and they're like, oh my gosh, you're real. And then he's like, oh my gosh, you're real. And then he faints. Oh, well, he faints and the red
and
M&M
then
faints. And he's
the
like,
peanut M&M's just like,
Santa? I love that. I just absolutely love it. It's so quick and it's over, but he is definitely worth mentioning.
Yes. I'm pretty sure I just saw that today.
That's awesome.
And it was...
Was it on TikTok?
No, I think it was on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But it was so random.
You've never seen that before?
I just saw it.
That's awesome. Yes, it's hilarious. I love it. Okay, so we've gotten the mentionables out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for us to open the first present. This is going to be the present that's like right under, at the edge of the tree that you've kind of been looking at. So that's the one we want to rip it open and see. So So what's your number 5?
Okay, so my number 5 may come as a surprise to some of you.
Oh, okay.
But just let me explain myself.
Go
okay,
ahead.
my number 5 is The Grinch, portrayed by Jim Carrey in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Okay?
Okay. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But you might be thinking, but Lily, he stole Christmas. How could he be one of the greatest Santas?
Uh-huh.
Okay, listen.
All right.
So, first of all, I just got to say, thank you, Jim Carrey, for this wonderful performance. It is random. It's spontaneous. It's just beautiful,
But he doesn't have pants.
Okay, he has fur pants. Okay.
All right.
Okay, but back on the Grinch.
Okay.
So, he, as Santa's job is, to raise the Christmas spirit and make everyone happy, right? And even though the Grinch stole Christmas, he showed the Who's how to be happy without all their material goods and still raise the Christmas joy. And then he delivers back all the presents in half the time, basically through a heart attack. Because your heart growing 3 sizes...
3 sizes that day!
That is not just kindness. That is a medical condition.
Do you think that maybe he took one of those, those adrenaline shots and stuck it into his little Grinchy heart?
Maybe that's why he got it done so fast.
Maybe so.
But,
I hope it wasn't speed.
Oh.
That would be bad.
No.
That little dog looked like he might, be a little tricky there. But anyway, go ahead.
But he did what Santa is supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
And then he did his job in half the time through a heart attack.
With no pants.
I still can't get over that he did it through a heart attack.
Man.
And I think...
well, it's probably just a mild cardio and heart attack.
Yeah, basically. And, okay, but the reason he's number 5 and not high on the list, I mean, he did steal Christmas.
He did.
We can't overlook that.
No.
But he returned it.
Would he be higher on your list if he had pants?
I don't think I factored the pants
okay.
into my
well, and that's okay.
ratings.
It's your favorites. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Did you factor the pants into your
He's not on
Christmas
my list,
rating?
but now that you're coming into it, I'm like, well, yeah, he definitely doesn't have pants, so he better not be, more closer to number 1.
Maybe he made pants that look exactly like his fur.
That would
We just
be
don't realize
epic.
it. I know.
Wow, that's epic. Gotta write that one down. Notes to self.
Yeah.
Make pants out of human skin. See if anyone notices.
Please don't do that.
Huh?
Please.
Did you hear that?
To the listeners, please do not make pants out of human skin.
We've been watching a lot of Criminal Minds lately.
Please.
Maybe too much.
Maybe too much. Well, since you know my number 5, what's your number 5?
I can't believe you're asking me my number 5. You know my number 5.
Well, I don't think they know your number 5, you know?
Okay. My number 5 is Kurt Russell from A Christmas Chronicle. And you know why I love Kurt Russell's performance so much?
Why do you love Kurt Russell's
It's
performance?
because at one point, he goes to jail, and he has to perform a song, and he plays the saxophone wearing sunglasses. Of course, I love me some Kurt Russell. We all know, and I don't really call it a guilty pleasure, but someone else might call this a guilty pleasure, but I love Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn in the movie Overboard. Back when we had cable, every time that this movie would come on TNT, I would, no matter where it was, I would have to stop and watch it. And then you guys got me the DVD several years ago for Christmas, as it turns out.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I sat down one day and I started watching it, and they were kind of cursing. I mean, not like F-bombs and stuff, but, you know. And I'm like, they don't. And then I realized it's because I always watched it on TV.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, I don't know. So it's like taking me. But anyway, back to. I love Christmas Chronicles. I think he does a great job as Santa. I love how he at one point talks to one of those policemen about calling his ex-wife and, getting them back together and everything. And I just thought it was a great, great performance.
Yeah.
So
he also kind of looks like Santa,
he does.
but not the Santa we know. Like you can see him as Santa, but he doesn't look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Santa.
Right, he's a little more fit Santa.
Yeah.
You know, and he's got that cool red vest and the white shirt.
But
stuff.
it still works, and it's still like the classic Santa we have in our heads, but
I'm
just
with you.
a little different.
And that's why I chose it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
All right. So let's see if your number 4 is going to cross over to many of my number 4s.
Okay. I'm not sure, but maybe.
Uh-huh.
But my number 4 is Sandy Claus in The Nightmare Before Christmas from 1993. Yeah. So, I think, first of all, that this Santa is completely underrated. Because, okay, the only reason that Jack isn't on here instead, because Jack is a classic, iconic Santa, you know, skinny boy and Christmas clothes. Very strange. Yeah. But Sandy Claus fixed Jack's whole mess in half the time.
So is that half the time of what the Grinch would have taken as well?
Well, I think the Grinch just had to return everything.
Oh.
But Sandy Claus had to pick up everything, deal with it, and then put the correct presents back. And he also did this right after being tortured by the boogeyman.
Right?
Like,
Boogie.
And he deserves a lot more respect.
Mm-hmm.
And he just does not get enough screen time.
He does.
I would like more Sandy Claus, please.
I love how, what is it, Lock, Shock, and Barrel?
Yeah.
I love how they, Sandy Claus, that song. Oh, it's hilarious.
Kidnap Mr. Sandy Claus?
He was on my list as well, on my short list.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and tell you, he did not make the cut.
Oh, okay.
Because I do love that performance, especially when he gets mad and like grabs his hat back from him, and you know, I thought it was a great performance. You do know that your mom and I have actually seen Sandy Claus,
like the Edward.
Yes, Ivory? Because when we went on a trip the year after we got married, we went to Universal Studios and to Walt Disney World, and they had the town from The Nightmare Before Christmas that they filmed
the Halloween town?
The Halloween town. And it had all of the characters, the ones that they actually used in the movie.
Oh my god.
It was so cool. And of course at that time it wasn't nearly as huge as it's become. Mm-hmm. But it was still really awesome at the time. So anyway, that's Sandy Claus. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Okay. So my number 4, we've already established that it is not Sandy Claus.
Mm-hmm.
It is Santa Claus, though.
Really?
I know. It's weird to show up on a list like this.
It's strange.
I have chosen Ed Asner from the film Elf. And I love his portrayal because he is pretty much like a no-nonsense Santa. Mm-hmm. It is not that he doesn't have love for children, because obviously he does. And not because he doesn't love what he's doing. Mm-hmm. But he is just like a factory head worker, making everybody down the list and doing all that stuff. And then he also, you know, delegates it to the other elves to get things done. And he really loves Buddy. Mm-hmm. He really does. And at the end of the movie, you know, and if you haven't seen it yet, I advise you to go see Elf. And then if you have seen Elf, I advise you to go see the holiday movies that made us on Netflix, because it was really awesome. But anyway, he really shows his love and appreciation for Buddy. And so, anyway, I just loved his performance in this movie. Mm-hmm. I love the costumes. Yeah. I love the way that he talked with the elves. Just all around, it was a really great performance. Mm-hmm. So that's my number 4, Ed Asner from Elf.
Quick side note. My candy cane just broke.
What? Oh my gosh!
And I'm trying to fix it, but it's not going great.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Would it telling me your number 3 help you?
I think so.
Well, let's try it and see what happens, Hufflepuff.
So, my number 3 will almost definitely not be any of the listeners' number 3, because they won't get it.
Okay.
You know? But my number 3 is Uncle John with the beard.
Oh my god. You were so right. I never even thought of
that.
Oh.
I think we had this conversation about like we did about what would be considered a Santa for this list.
Yes.
And you were like, it can be any Santa. It can be like a mall Santa. And as soon as you said that, I was like, Uncle John will be on this list.
That is awesome. Oh my God. That is mind is blown. You're so
I don't know.
So last year we made him shirts.
I do remember
the
that.
red shirt that says "Free Santa Hugs." And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You guys just have to. So this is Lily's great uncle, my father's brother, and he has the big white beard, and he has the joyous face and the wonderful laugh and the voice of the angels, and he could play a 12-string guitar like I could play a boombox, and oh my God, that is such a great pull.
And I remember I was on Facebook and I saw like he had like a picture and it said Happy Hanukkah. And I turned to Mom and I was like, is Uncle John Jewish? And she's like, no, he just has love for everyone.
He does.
And like that's the perfect
That
Santa.
is Santa.
Even though Santa's not Jewish, he still loves them. And that's exactly what Uncle John is. And I just think he's a great Santa.
You're gonna make me cry. Uncle John with the beard.
I know.
That is awesome.
Thank you. That definitely made me feel better.
It should, because that is an awesome pull. Now everything else I've got just pales in comparison. Let's just stop there. We're good. We're done.
But I still have 2 more.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead then.
It broke again.
So my number 3. Oh, I'm sorry. You want some tape? I can get you some tape.
I don't think that'll help.
Some duct tape. Quack, quack. No.
But like, I can't eat duct tape.
No, but you could lick it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be very tasty though.
Could be. Could get you some peppermint flavored. I mean, they make different colors.
They make peppermint flavored
I
duct
don't know,
tape?
but they make different colors, so maybe they make different flavors.
Like, is that for like kidnappers to make sure they're kids?
Okay. We definitely need to stop watching Criminal Minds.
Sorry. Continue with your list.
Okay, so my number 3, I believe we have seen his portrayal in 4 different films.
4?
I think it's 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Tim Allen from The Santa Claus.
Wow.
And I've seen, I think, 1 and 2 and maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
But there is absolutely no comparison to his performance.
The original.
Oh my gosh. I mean, one of the things I love the most is after he takes on the mantle but doesn't really know that he's taking on the mantle, and he starts putting on weight, and his beard keeps growing, and he'll like shave everything off, and then it's back, and then later on, when he has fully embraced who he is and the police pick him up, they're like, what's your name? And it's like, Santa Claus.
Name? Kris Kringle. Name? Santa Claus. Name? Père Noël. Babo Natali. Père Nicole. Papa Gijo.
And he just like starts naming Santa from all the different ways, and I love that scene. Just Joujou, or however he does it. But he takes that film and he goes further and further with it for the difference, and it starts to water down. But that first one, especially the way once his wife and the Judge Reinhold character really get that he's Santa Claus, it's just a wonderful, wonderful performance.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's a great one. Santa Claus is portrayed by Tim Allen.
Yes.
So we have 4 choices left. 4 selections.
4, yes.
Of our favorite Santas. So I'm going to ask you for your numero 2.
It's dos.
Duo?
Dos.
Eins, zwei?
DOS. Dos.
Is that like that duos game where you play
Uno,
Uno?
dos.
Oh.
It's like we have
Knock,
we
knock.
have a pack of dos. It's like the blue one. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
It's dos.
I do.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to know my number 2?
Of what?
On our Fave 5 Santas list.
Oh, are we still doing that?
Yeah.
Yes. Please give me your number 2.
So my number 2 is one.
Said number 2.
Oh my gosh. My number 2 is one that personally really just is unique from other Santas.
Okay. Do you know how you catch a unique Santa?
How do you catch a unique Santa?
You sneak up on him and put him in a bag. Sorry.
Okay. So, my number 2 is Dwight Schrute's portrayal of Belsnickel on Season 9, Episode 9, Dwight Christmas on The Office. Yes, I'm serious.
And what is he playing?
Belsnickel.
God bless you.
No, you see, when we were watching Christmas Chronicles 2, and the name popped up, I was like, Belsnickel.
Is that the same one who tries to steal Christmas?
It's the same name. It's not the same person, but it's the same name.
It's the same character.
Yes. Well, so
I don't know.
Belsnickel in Christmas Chronicles 2 is an elf.
Okay.
But this one is like a German worse version of Santa.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think the reason they named the elf Belsnickel, just say it.
Gesundheit.
Okay. The reason they named him that is because it comes from like the Christmas lore. But I don't think it's the same person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, back to the main focus. It's just strange. It's weird. It's unique. It's completely Dwight, and I love Dwight. So I love Belsnickel.
Yes, how does he? What does he look like? Because I don't remember this.
He's so imagine baggy brown clothes.
Okay.
With maybe like a fishnet and berries, and a very fake beard.
So kind of like woodsy, very woodsy.
Yeah, because
okay,
it's a Dwight. He's basically from the country, from the forest, from the woods.
Beet farms.
Yeah, and then he learned about Belsnickel and stuff from there. So the stuff he knows will be from there.
Gotcha.
And he has like this hat and this very fake beard, and he has this. It's not a whip, but it's basically a whip. It's just like a bundle of sticks that he can hit people with.
Bad kids?
The impish, because instead of naughty or nice, it is either impish or admirable.
Okay then. Sounds very Dwight.
Yeah, and this episode is about Jim is about to leave for Philadelphia, because this is about that time.
Is this when Philadelphia, is that where he goes to do the sports thing?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So Jim's about to leave, but they realize it's almost Christmas. We need to host a Christmas party before Jim leaves.
Right. And
so they're like trying to pick a theme last minute. And Dwight's like, why don't we do a classic, classic Schrute family Christmas. Okay. And Jim is like, that, we're doing that. Are we all in agreement? We are doing that.
That's hilarious.
And eventually, they all get convinced that they're going to do Dwight's Christmas. Hence the name Dwight Christmas.
Gotcha.
And
that makes so much sense.
Dwight does not even care that this is Jim's last Christmas party. He because they have this whole scene. It's basically the actual party where they have little bowls. Okay, and Dwight has a stick and he says, "You're either impish or admirable." And he goes up to people and you say, "You have been judged." And then he says impish or admirable. And if you're admirable, he gives you a gift from the bowl, like a mousetrap or mason jars.
Ooh.
But if you are impish, he beats you with his stick whip.
I bet Oscar gets beat.
Yes.
I knew it. And Toby. Ooh.
Toby probably gets beat. And Jim looks at his watch and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go." And Dwight's like, "Wait, you have been judged impish." And he starts freaking whack him with the stick thing.
What?
And he doesn't even care he's about to leave. I'm like,
that's so wrong.
Dwight!
But that's also so Dwight.
It's so Dwight. And it's a weird Santa.
It is.
But it's memorable and it's funny and it's just
it's perfect for your list.
Has a special place in my heart,
it is perfect for your list.
Yes.
Oh,
I know.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
As Belsnickel.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my number 2 has been portrayed on not 1 or 2 or 3 or even 4 Christmas specials.
Oh.
But 5 times.
5?
5 times, starting back in 1969 and as recent as 2008.
Wow.
Mickey Rooney portraying Santa Claus. Starting with the Bankin and Rass stories back in Santa Claus is Coming to Town, followed by The Year Without a Santa Claus, Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, The Happy Elf, which I'm not really familiar with, that was 2005, but one of my absolutely favorite new Christmas things, The Miser Brothers Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and he did such a wonderful job. And if I'm not mistaken, and I should have looked this up, he also portrayed Santa in a movie or a TV episode where he was a killer dressed as Santa.
Okay.
And I may be making that up in my
Silent
head.
Night, Deadly Night?
Man, I have to go back and watch it. If
Yeah.
I find it, I'm going to put it on the blog page. But I think that's it. But so the reason that he's number 2 is because that is literally one of the Santas that I grew up with.
Yeah.
And I love the Santa Claus is Coming to Town movie. Especially the way that it shows him growing up with the elves, with that big head full of red hair. And he goes to, the town, and he has the problems that he overcomes with the Burgermeister Meisterburger, and meets the woman that will become Mrs. Claus. And it's just, I just love it. It evokes so many warm childhood memories.
Yeah.
And then I remember later on seeing The Year Without a Santa, where he was sick, and he just, I guess because Christmas spirit was just so low, he was like, look, I'm not even going to do it anymore. And I remember as a kid going, no, he can't, he
can't be sick.
He
He can't cancel Christmas.
Yeah. And so it was, it's a great performance, performances, I should say.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it.
Gesundheit.
Belschnickel.
Can I start saying that instead of bless you?
I think you should.
Okay.
Because Belschnickel, Gesundheit, same things.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. All right. Well, that is my number 2.
Yeah.
So if my calculations are correct, and I pull back all of the evergreen, there are 2 presents left under the tree.
Yes.
Both of them are our favorite Santas of all time.
Santas.
And I have no idea what yours can be, because once you pull that Uncle John with the beard out, I can't even.
What tops it?
I don't know. I don't think
know.
anything would.
I know.
But maybe you've just reordered them just to keep it. So let's go ahead. Give me your favorite Santa Claus of all times.
Okay. So before I tell you my favorite,
Okay.
I think first I need to give you my opinion on the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen.
Okay.
So I think that the concept of Santa taking different forms of different people is a good idea, and it's very interesting, and I like how they explored it. But
I know who your number 1 is.
I know, because we've talked about this.
I know who your number 1 is. Okay, I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So what they do is they take Tim Allen, and they say, he's going to be the new Santa. And it's supposed to show that Santa can take any form. But they spend a lot of the movie changing him to make him look like the classic Santa that we have. Which I think kind of undermines the whole Santa can take any form and Santa is truly part of like a mindset. And so this is why I think that one of Disney's newest Christmas movies best portrays this idea. And that is Anna Kendrick's Noel from 2019's Noel.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say the Santa Claus from that episode of Hill Street Blues. No. That's a good choice too. Yeah. That's great. But
Yeah.
I was totally going another way with that. So I'm kind of familiar with this one, but tell us and the listeners, especially our Norwegian followers out there, and those followers in Hungary that have pushed us all the way to number 91
Whoop, whoop.
in Hungary. Whoop, whoop.
We appreciate you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Hungarians. Thank you. So tell us about Noel.
Okay. So basically, Noelle is Santa Claus's daughter. And at some point, Santa has to retire.
Okay.
And so he's planning on giving the mantle to his son, who does not want to do it. Who I'm pretty sure is played by Bill Hader, the son.
From Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so the son's basically like, I do not want to do this. And Anna Kendrick, who's Noelle, is perfect for the job. She's got the holiday spirit. She can speak all these different languages. She's like really cheery and happy all the time.
She has a big beard?
No.
Oh, okay.
But that's the thing. She's a girl. And they're like, but Santa has to be a boy. And so basically what happens is that it's Christmas Eve, and she convinced the brother to come with her Christmas. Yeah, you have to do this. You can do it. It's Christmas. Think of all the joyful you will bring. And so he's there, and he's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And basically Noelle realizes she's supposed to be Santa.
Ah, okay.
And so she gets her stuff together, and she delivers these presents. And at first, the suit is like way too big.
Right.
Because she's not fully in her Santa head yet.
Got you.
But as soon as she delivers the first present, the suit fits her perfectly.
Oh.
And she just gets
That's
it
when
done.
her beard comes out.
No.
No.
She stays the way she is, because I think this movie is supposed to say, like, Santa isn't about how you look. It's
Okay.
about how you think and where your heart is.
But you still have to wear the outfit.
But yeah.
Okay. I'm
Basically.
just trying to make sure I understand
Yeah.
this, because this is a lot of rules.
Yeah.
You know.
So I think that's like what Santa Claus tried to do.
Uh-huh.
Like show you that Santa's at the heart and not at the appearance.
Oh.
And I think that this movie just did it a little better. And also the little women's rights in me.
Yeah.
is
So
happy,
does she
but
sing in this movie?
I think she like kind of like Christmas carols, but I
Uh-huh.
don't think she has like a song.
Because
I may be
Mom-
wrong though.
Mom just played for me.
That is not from Noelle.
No, it's not. It's from
Pitch
P2.
Perfect too.
The one with Snoop Dogg and her.
Yes.
And I am super impressed with her singing voice.
Yeah.
And I know that she's good,
Yeah.
you know, and super cute and all that
Mhm.
stuff, but I never really gave much credence to her singing voice until
Yeah.
I heard that song. And then I went and listened to a couple other things on
Mhm.
Spotify. I think it was Spotify. Because you know,
Yeah.
Fave Five From Fans is on Spotify.
Wait, really?
It is. Wow. But anyway, so that's, I think that's she's really good.
Yeah.
Well, that is an excellent choice and an atypical choice.
Thank you.
I would I'm surprised, but actually not so surprised either. Because I
Yeah.
see that you see Santa in different people in other ways.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, before I name my number one,
Oh.
I would like for you to tell the listeners
Okay.
what your thoughts were going to be for one of these Santas that you told your mom about, but your mom would not tell me, because there's supposed to have been another Santa on this list.
Okay. So I actually took him off the list
Uh-huh.
after we talked about it in the car. So this mystery man is Professor Dumbledore himself from the Harry
Okay.
Potter series.
Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense.
So here's what happened.
Okay.
I saw this TikTok, and there's this thing you can
Was
do.
that on the gram?
No, it's on the TikTok.
Oh, okay.
And you can do this thing, and it's called stitching, where basically you play a small clip from someone else's, and then you put your own clip after it.
Okay.
And so what this girl did was she took this video of this girl, and it was like, Die Hard. She was like arguing why Die Hard was a Christmas movie, and she said, if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, then I argue the point that Harry Potter's a Christmas movie, because A, they all take place during the Christmas season. B, they have special scores and songs for the season. They discuss it. Some events happen around it. And so I
They give each other gifts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so I showed Mom the video. She was like, yeah, I think Harry Potter might be a Christmas movie. And I said, so does that make Dumbledore Santa? And she was like, oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Is Dumbledore Santa? Because he's magic.
He's got the white beard.
He's got the white, he kind of looks the part.
He does.
Okay. He focuses on joy. He got some wise words up in there. He loves himself some good socks.
And kids. He loves children.
He loves
He
children.
teaches them.
And I was like, Dumbledore and Santa are kind of similar. And then we had a talk in the car about what's a Christmas movie and what's not a Christmas movie. And I said, if certain events of the movie happen because of Christmas, then it would be considered a Christmas movie.
Right.
But in Harry Potter, Christmas does take place, but it doesn't affect it much. Like in the fourth movie, they do have a ball around Christmas time, and that does form some relationships and stuff.
Right.
But it
it's not
doesn't-
integral to the
No.
to the plot.
And so after we had that conversation, I was like, I don't know if Dumbledore should be on my Santa list. He was like my second honorable mention.
Yes.
He like wasn't on the Fave Five.
Okay.
But then I was like, maybe not.
I think that we should retroactively put Dumbledore as your honorable mention
As my-
number 2. Because you make a great argument for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only thing he doesn't have is the bag.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think he might actually.
He might. You never know.
He probably does.
I mean, we didn't see his entire life, and they're still doing all the Fantastic Beast movies.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll be on. That's awesome. I'm. That's a very.
So I'm going to take back what I said about my honorable mention just being one. There are two.
There are 2.
And it is Kurt Russell in Christmas Chronicles and Dumbledore in the Harry Potter series.
I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
How do I say this? You are great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Well, we're now down to my number 1 all-time favorite Santa.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I have no idea what this is.
Really?
No idea.
Okay.
It broke again.
Well, and that's okay, because this is a little bit of a twist.
Mm-hmm.
But this is actually the very first thing that I chose.
Okay.
You think you know what it is?
I think I know what it is.
Go ahead. I'm going to tell you, though, first. My Santa is actually 2 Santas, but they share a common story.
Is it the Santa in 'Twas the Night Before Christmas?
From the Coca-Cola... Yes, from the Coca-Cola book. And the Santa from Santa's Toy Shop, the little golden books.
You used to read us those books every Christmas Eve.
Used to. I still do.
I mean, I don't think you did.
I didn't last
think
year
last
because-
year
yeah.
we like severely missed out on Christmas traditions because I don't think we even put cookies out.
Yeah. No, we did.
We did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
We did. We put we put carrots outside and everything too.
I just
We didn't bake cookies. Was the thing
we didn't
last
bake
year?
cookies.
Yeah, yeah. But so yes, so we have 2 books in the Ray family that we always read at Christmas time.
Yeah.
And one of them, of course, Clement C. Moore's fabulous story, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." The version that we have features a Coca-Cola Santa tribute that comes from Haddon Sundblom's original 1963 artwork that he did for Santa. So throughout the story, and you know the Santa Claus that we're talking about, the one from like the Coke commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
The classic version of Santa.
Classic version.
Yeah. And then the Santa's Toy Shop is a story that was adapted by a man named Al Dempster. Now, I was not able to find out if Al adapted the story and the art, or if he just did one or the other.
Yeah.
But that was the only name that was attributed, was Al Dempster. And that is the story, if you're not familiar with it, about Santa is kind of grumpy for Christmas Eve, because he's got everything packed and he's mad, and he tells Mrs. Claus basically, you know what? All year long we make these toys and we work hard, and I love my job, but I never have time to play. And then Mrs. Claus leans in and whispers something in his ear that makes him smile.
Yeah.
And as he goes through and delivers all the toys, he's happy again, because when he gets to the last house, not only does he deliver the toys, but he sets them up and plays with them. And then he comes home, and Mrs. Claus asks him how it went, and he gives her a wink and a smile and a little kiss. So next year, maybe Santa will come to your house and play with the toys. I just love it. I have the same book that we had as kids.
Yeah.
Ourselves. And that's it's always when I close my eyes.
That's the Santa you see?
That's the Santa I see. Now, of course, I'm going to see Uncle John with the beard.
Oh,
all
of
the
course.
Time. But secondly, it would
Yeah.
be one of these 2 Santas. And
That's
that,
beautiful.
my dear, is our Fave Five Santa episode.
Wow.
That was really good. It was a really, really good list.
Thank you.
I'm very, very impressed. And I would like to invite our listeners out there to tell us who your favorite Santa is. Reach us on Twitter, go to our Facebook page, go to our Fave5FromFans.com website, and tell us. Send us a picture. Maybe you've got an Uncle John who you think is a good Santa, and we'd like to see and hear about it.
Mm-hmm. Can I give the listeners a quick Christmas present? Just
Yes.
a little nugget of information
Yes.
okay. So,
I have something I want to ask you before we close up. But you go ahead and go first.
So, something that you might not expect is older than it is are Oreos, which were invented in 1912.
Right.
But that means that Oreos were invented before sliced bread, which was invented in 1928.
Okay. I know one other thing that's older than sliced bread.
What is older than sliced bread?
Betty White.
Wait, really?
Really? Look it up. Betty White is older than sliced bread.
Okay. When was Betty?
Oh, great Google. Give us the answer.
1922.
Who loves ya?
Wait, she's 98?
This brain is full of useless information. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
She's older than sliced bread, but not as old as... Now, you want something else to blow your mind?
Oh, okay.
You know, have you ever heard of people talk about Hydrox cookies and that they're a ripoff of Oreos?
Okay.
They look just like,
yeah.
You know, they actually came out a couple of years before Oreos did. Wow. I know. Okay.
I guess Oreos are just better.
Yes, they are. Until you go with the Swedish fish variant or the mint, whatever.
Oreo flavors nowadays are so weird.
So good.
I stick with the classics, like double stuffed baby if I'm feeling extra, but the good old Oreo.
Okay,
my favorite.
So there are a few variants that we approve of in this house.
Mm-hmm.
So the first variant is double stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Golden?
Hands down. Golden is the new favorite, if we can.
Wait.
Or acceptable one.
Yeah. Can I guess the other?
There's actually two more.
Ooh.
But you could definitely guess the next one.
I can literally see them right there.
Yes.
The white fudge dipped Oreos.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then my new favorite acceptable is they make these same cookies, but in the small bite versions.
Oh, I
And
know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, they were
like
so
the
good.
Thins?
Yes.
Wow.
But they're small. They're like the size of maybe a quarter.
Oh,
they're so good. They're so good. So yes, right here, listeners, I have a little tub because my darling wife and daughters got me a box of them, and so one at a time, I'll have one, like maybe one night or something, and I sit with a little glass of ice. And I would like you bite into it so that you like break the surface of the fudge, and then you would dip it so that the milk permeates the cookie, but it's kept inside.
Yeah.
But now I have learned a different one because, you know, I'm eating differently and things. So I take very small bites and then drink a little milk with it. So it lasts a lot longer, you know, because otherwise too many will upset my stomach. But anyway, so I would like to ask you to give our listeners one other Christmas present.
Ooh.
Because throughout this episode, I was hanging on the edge of my seat waiting for you to slip into Grinch voice.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So, if you wouldn't mind, please give us just a smidge of your Grinch voice.
Sometimes I just talk like this on accident, and I don't know why. I did it once in like class. I was just like, "But why did Jesus go to Mount Olive to preach?" I was like, wait, no, I mean, it just happens. It's been a long and stressful few weeks.
I am so glad that we are getting to the end of 2020.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the only thing I'm scared about is if 2021 just like hold my beer. And also, I don't know if you'll notice me laughing, when we were over there in the living room.
Yeah.
But I saw this video and it was this guy and he had like a wishbone and he was like, this side is 2021 will be bad and this side is 2021 will be good. And when he broke it, the top part just like flew off and the other two bones were equal. And I was like, what does this mean?
That is a bad omen.
I was like, what does this mean?
That is a bad omen. Oh. No, 2021 is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Because 2021 is going to show we are going back. And this is the first time I'm going to announce it right here on this episode.
Okay.
For 2021, we are going back to our bi-weekly schedule.
Ooh.
And I have promised myself
Oh.
that you will have an absolute minimum of 30 episodes next year.
Wow.
One every other week.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we'll start smattering some, like, I'd like to do maybe one about Valentine's Day and
like
maybe
holiday.
one about summer. Yeah, you know. Yeah. And then I also want to do some more Complete Disarray episodes.
So
I've
you're
already got some
saying
more.
this is like your New Year's resolution?
No, I'm not calling it my New Year's resolution.
Ah.
Because I'm starting it now. So,
Oh.
yeah.
So,
it's just
a
one of
year's
those things I'm
revolution.
doing. Yes. And we're going to have a new
Ooh.
theme song.
A new theme song.
Yes, for the show. And we're going to have a few different changes up in our openings. Uh-huh. And I hope that you out there in the podcast universe will be joining us on this new adventure and let me know what you think about these changes.
Yeah, please do.
Yes. And speaking of our listeners out there in the podcast universe, I would like to thank you for joining Lily and I on this very, very special episode of Fave Five From Fans. And I want to remind you that you can subscribe to the show via Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, TuneIn, and really anywhere you catch a podcast. You can even ask Alexa to play Fave Five From Fans, but make sure you pronounce it correctly or else she'll give you some recipes on how to prepare fish.
Not great.
Not great.
Not what we wanted.
No. So please consider leaving us a review and giving us that almighty 5-star review wherever you listen to us.
Wow.
Yeah, so more people can learn about Fave 5 and we can continue to grow the show like a fungus.
Or the Christmas spirit.
We'd also love it if you interact with us on Twitter, on our website, on our Facebook page, or on the gram, as you kids say.
We don't say.
Pretty sure you... I've heard you say it before.
Yeah, we say... Sometimes people will say Insta, but I don't think people ever say the gram.
Oh.
I know.
What about when they say that it's that cookie or cracker? It's a graham cracker. You like graham crackers?
Like, are you asking me personally?
Yeah.
I mean, not by themselves, but like with a good chocolate and
what kind?
Roasted marshmallow. Graham crackers?
Ah, see, you do say it!
I said, hey, it's
so
not
anyway,
it's not that
Fave
spelling.
Five From Fans
Okay.
is a part of the Slightly
You know what?
Irregular Podcast
We're not going to
Network.
talk about this anymore.
You can find us at sipnet.us, on Twitter, and on Instagram.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This week's spotlight shines on the Paranormal Pativity, hosted by your paranormal podcast host, Pat, who tells real stories about
Ooh.
ghosts. Yeah, he's got some
Wait.
really cool stuff on
I
that
want
show.
to listen to this now.
Well, he's really good. And a lot of his episodes could be like 15 or 20 minutes long.
Uh-huh.
And so you can like listen to him when you're just like, you know, sitting down. You don't have to, you know, invest a lot. But then he has some that are really long where he goes in and he has guests come in. And he's had video before of like things moving all by themselves.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Spooky.
definitely give Paranormal Pat a listen to and let him know what you think. Maybe send him a message from beyond.
Whoa.
Well, that's it for this episode. I really want to thank our guest, Lily Dot, one last time.
Oh, it's been an honor, honestly.
It has been a gift to have you on my show.
Oh, because like Christmas and gifts, and
Yeah.
that was great.
And remember, folks, it may not be the best. It may not be the most popular. But if it's your favorite, then it's good enough for us. Lily Dot, play us out.
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens, rice and stuffing macaroni and cheese, and Santa put gifts under Christmas trees.
This is Hulk Boy from Hollywood saying Merry Christmas and signing off. Merry Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho. That was fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I love you, boo.
I love you too.